Good evening, good evening, good evening. Get yourself a coffee. Good evening, good evening. Hey up everybody, good evening. Welcome to the channel RJH live stream, Sunday the 8th of the 8th, 2021. So welcome, get yourself a coffee, sit yourself down in front of the computer, in front of your TV, and welcome to the Coffee with the RJH Boss. So cheers. How has everybody been doing? How has everybody been doing? Welcome, RJH live stream. Coffee with the RJH Boss, Sunday the 8th of the 8th. Welcome. Good evening, Lisa. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Graham. Chief. Yeah, good evening. Wow, what a day. What a week. A lot to catch up on. Whew, where do I begin? At the beginning. Where was the beginning? Last week. Blimey, last week. When was that? Monday, 2nd of August. Busy, busy, busy. Good evening, Sylvia. Good evening, Paul. Yeah. Whew. Everybody got a brew. There's my cup, the boss. Yeah, like the new backdrop. Look okay, isn't it? Well, not the new one, but I've repositioned everything, so it might be a little bit better. Before we get going then, welcome everybody. I'll go on to the traditional welcomes and congratulations in a minute. But before we get going, Hackett occupational glasses. And I've also picked up the new ones, which are Hugo Boss. So is it Hugo Boss? Hugo Boss? Or is it Hackett? You can choose. Yeah. Hackett, Hugo Boss, or Hackett? Which one? I think, like my Hackett. Now, good evening, Daryl Timcow. Hi, Rob. How's El Raso? So what's your, tell me, you need to let me know, what is your association with El Raso? Daryl Timcow. What's your association with El Raso? He's back. Hi from me and Lynn. We both have our brews. Looking at doing my training to become a CBT instructor. Sam, get in touch, mate. Get in touch. We can help you out. The boss has his brew. So forgive me if I keep having a sip. That's good. So yeah. Okay, so live stream Sunday. Coffee with the boss. No particular subject, but we'll just happily have a catch up. How's your week gone? How's your riding gone, if anything? What's latest? Bit of a chit chat. So today we cancelled all training across 3 sites. That was our latest news today. But yeah, we've had a good week. Very busy. Lots of tests every day of the week. Tests across the sites. So again, well done to all the instructors working still very, very hard. I'd say the last week has seen a slight dip in CBT training, but this next week's looking a bit better. And I think that's half-term school holidays. The weather was quite nice, people taking advantage. We're getting back on track. Everything's in place. Looks like we're going to have a busy few months. Just a shame. It's just a shame that I am going to El Raso for the month of September. The month of September in Spain. So anyway, the exciting news is that looking at a few new instructors, so looking good while I am away. But congratulations to all the team across the sites, and a big congratulations to all those people that have been passing their module 1s, module 2 tests, the CBT courses, and the tasters. Done a lot of tasters this week as well. Lots of people wanting to get into the exciting world of motorcycling. So yeah, no, the live streams will be continuing from Spain. So all the computers filming and that. So I will be working from Spain. So I'm just taking everything and going down. Good evening, Cedric. Andy B, good evening. No, I'm going on the plane. No, going flying down. Got your CBT book, good man. So yeah, watch the previous live streams on CBT, on videos on live stream. But yeah, any questions that come up during the live stream, then fire away. No, I won't be working from Spain. I'll be doing the gardening and things like that, Lisa, as you know. But I will have the computer because I will be doing some Rob's Bar, Daryl Timko. Lisa, do you know Daryl Timko? Rob's Bar. No. Rob's gardening. He'll be gardening and getting everything up together. But the plan is that I do want to take the bike down. I think the next time we go down, we're going to take a van, and I'm going to take the CB500X, and I'm going to leave it there. So I've got a bike down there. That's the plan, because it's a lovely bike, be absolutely brilliant down there. I can pop up to Denyer and see Cam Ferris. I've got the lad that looks after our website, lives in Denyer. And so we just pop along that coast quite comfortably. So yeah, we cancelled all lessons today. Weather was shocking overnight, wasn't it? It was shocking overnight. So blimey, it was not a good one. Interest in the last coffee with the RJH Boss, just a basic chit chat. We had about 5 people subscribe to the channel during that live stream. So please do. We've got 22 people watching at this moment, which is really good. Only 9 people have liked the video. So that means that there's what, 11, 12, 13 of you watching that haven't liked the video. Come on. Yeah, like the video. It does help. Yeah, that's not a problem, Dave. That's not a problem. We will find a way around it. Looking at the possibility of spending 3 months in Spain, 3 months in the UK on a rolling basis. That is the imminent goal. 3 months in Spain, 3 months in the UK, 3 months in Spain, 3 months in the UK. That's the plan. That's the plan. Got a really good team of instructors that will be looking after the school in my absence. So that's the plan. Anyway, enough of that. Don't want to make you all too jealous. But what has everybody been getting up to? Now, it's quite interesting that I was at the test centre the other day, and one of our local examiners, a couple of them have been saying about the live streams and having a bit of a chit chat about the live streams. But one particular examiner said that he might tune in tonight. He might give us a watch. So if you are there, young man, don't be shy. Give us a little comment away. It'd be nice to have somebody from the DVSA undercover, or have a little comment away. Don't be shy. So you all get notifications. We've got 27 people watching. Hey, how good is that? Watch the Olympics. They like the video, Lisa. Hey, although I do regularly get somebody give me a dislike, and I think it's somebody that doesn't like me for whatever reason. Maybe they don't like me looking so young for my age. Camping in North Wales, high winds and rain. Last night was shocking, and I got to work this morning. It was just absolutely dangerous. Had a few incidents on the way down to the Tend. Had a few incidents down to the yard, and it was only 20 minutes away. Well, that's 3 months. 3 months then, Dave. A month here, a month there, 3 months. But we've not fully got it. 3 months in Spain, 3 months in the UK. That is what, on my understanding, is on a rolling basis. "26 people watching. Hey, how good is that?" Dave Smith cooked mince and dumplings today. Good man. Hope you batch cook, Dave, so you got a week's supply. I hope you batch cook so you've got a week's supply. So who's got any training booked this week? Anybody doing anything this week? Is there anybody? Oh, Charlie gets daily photos of Dave's cooking. Is that why Charlie's batch cooking? Maybe that's why Charlie is batch cooking. Maybe Dave's been giving him some tips, eh? So I've still yet to do a video of my Honda CB500. I'm averaging 91 miles to the gallon. 91 miles to the gallon. Got to be the Swiss Alps, Cedric, the Swiss Alps. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm just going to get my video. I've never been to America. It's not really one of those that it's never ticked me. It's never tickled me fancy, America. So the Route 66, not too fussed about, although I know people that have done it and you've got to do it and da-da-da-da-da. But Europe is for me. And I've got a playlist, which is just going to get the video now. And just to give you an idea, this video that I'm going to give you a link is when I rode the Offen Pass. So it's one of the passes in the Swiss Alps. And I'm just going to put it on the thing now. So, but there is a playlist, Cedric. So just have a look at that one and you tell me what you think of that. It's the trip was a 5,000 mile, 8 countries trip. And I started in Manchester. I went down to the Cotswolds, stayed over at one of me eldest sons. Then I stayed over, got up nice and early, down for an early morning ferry, Dover to Calais. Went Calais, France to Belgium, and Belgium over to, I think it was Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Italy, France, Spain. So they're the best condition roads I found in all of that trip was Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland. The roads were absolutely fantastic. So the most scenic route, have a look at that video. I've put a link there, Cedric, and it's the Swiss Alps. But I videoed the whole trip. Paul Sugden, your Module 1 training starts on Tuesday. Fantastic. So I hope that you will be looking back at the playlists and revisiting our Module 1 videos and live streams. There is so much information in there for you. And you can ask questions and comment away and all sorts of stuff. Sorry, Cedric, misread that then. The most scenic route in the UK. Let me see then, and I'll get the video of it's the Scotland, and it was St. Mary's Loch. So let me just get that video for you. And I went up on an advanced workshop, been over a number of years, up with Graham, and we've got a playlist of advanced workshops. But I did do a it's the A708, and I'm going to put it on now. Have a look at this one, Cedric, and it is the A708 Selkirk to Moffat via the St. Mary's Loch. So have a look at that. It's there now. That's in the UK. So you got one of me on the Swiss Alps. This one is St. Mary's Loch, and it's the A708, and it's possibly, I would say, one of the most sought after roads in the UK. Arguably one of the nicest. So have a look at that. Tell me what you think. Hey up, Mr. Junior 786. Passed your DAS. Woohoo! Well done for you. I trust the videos helped. When are you off to Scotland? I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. It is so busy. It's struggling to get time out. But yeah, again, if I go on a tour, Scotland, if I go on a tour over into Europe again, it's a new bike time. So if I do, I'm going to have to invest in a new bike. And because I don't want to put my hand in my pocket at the moment, it's a bit like that. Dave Smith, I filled up yesterday 221.5 miles since we last filled up. That's good. That's similar to mine. For CB500, I can get 260, 270 miles on the tank. Selkirk to Moffat. Yeah, on that playlist, there is all the advanced workshop stuff. And on the Swiss Alps one, there is a playlist of the European tours one. So there's a lot of videos there of this touring. Got yourself a brew, everybody. You do need to take the BMW 1250 RT to Scotland. And I'll tell you what I did see, which I nearly, it tickled me. It tickled me, and that was on High Barnes' website, on their Facebook page. They do a YouTube channel as well. But High Barnes, they've got a nice GS 12 Adventure Rally 2008 model. And I thought, oh, fully loaded, panniers, top box, fully loaded, the new screens and everything, the sat navs, everything was on it. 2018 model. I think it only had about 6 miles or something on the clock. And I thought, oh my God, that bike is delicious. And I thought that is the one which would make me want to go to Scotland or make me want to go into Europe. Yep, Wayne, good evening, Wayne. Nice of you to join us on the channel. Who's seen my video that I uploaded this morning? Anybody see my video that I uploaded this morning? We are actively looking for new locations. You know, I'm actively, and I am prepared to open a couple new schools, and everything is ready. But got a couple of leads, possibly one, and in the last sort of week, 10 days, we're getting a lot of interest on our advert, on our video for qualified instructors also. So it sort of combines well. We're looking for a couple of new schools. So what I've done today is I am actually in the position that I would even consider purchasing a school, an established training school in the Northwest. The last couple of years have been very challenging for a lot of schools, and I've heard of the odd school thinking about closing down and things like that. So I just thought I would put it out there that if the right opportunity came up, I would invest in buying another school or two in the Northwest. Wales, yeah, at the moment, Andy, might not really got any contacts in that area, but I wouldn't say that it's not impossible at some point. So yeah, we are actively looking for. So if you do, anybody of you hear of anywhere or anything, there's, you know, let's talk about it, because we are keen. We have a very, very good team around us. We have a very good team. I've taken my eldest son on full time, so he's now on full time looking after all the social media and marketing. He lives down in the Cotswolds, but he is looking after all of the social media and all of the marketing side on a full-time basis. And he's got some good projects to get his teeth into, to take our social platforms onto another level, because we are very social. The only one side of the social that he is going to have nothing to do with, and that is what I am doing now, which is a YouTube, because that is my baby. I look after the YouTube channel. Yep. So somebody actually asked me earlier on about that one, Graham. So Graham and myself had a look at a place on Wednesday evening in South Manchester, and it's all looks very, very good. But there was a meeting on that evening where hopefully the opportunity came up to speak to the directors of the premises as to the possibility of opening up there. but I have heard nothing back, but I will be following up with another email shortly this evening, actually. But yeah, not naming it at the moment, Graham, we would be maybe a little bit premature. But I also this evening met a DAS instructor from a school that is looking at closing down in the Northwest. That's all I will say. But I met him this evening with Sylvia over in Northwich. So there could be a couple of new qualified DAS instructors coming into the school over the next couple of weeks. So combining that with all our training instructors, which we've worked really hard over the last few months, we are ready for new locations. And it's one of those, the bus has been parked up for a while and it's now starting to move. So watch this space. Watch this space, I say. Yeah, I had a nice cup of coffee over at Northwich this evening with Sylvia. Very hospitable of her to meet for a coffee, and had a meeting with this young man. Dip that a bit, come down a little bit. And tonight that young Charlie would be in on the live stream. But I think he's gone out with his dad. So no Charlie this evening as yet. Maybe if he makes an early appearance, he might come on. So Wayne, you met Sylvia yesterday. Was that in Northwich? Were you over at J&S? Were you buying some gear from J&S? What was the plan over there? Looking at any bikes? Glasgow. Yeah, Glasgow. Yeah, a few people have said that. Yeah, a few people have said Glasgow. But hey, there we are. Glasgow. Everybody got a coffee? Everybody got a coffee? Like my cup? Oh. So how many people we got on now? 25 people. Oh, 25 people, 26 people. Who's the furthest away from Manchester on tonight? Anybody abroad? Fantastic, Wayne. Did you tell them that you're training with RJH? Because if you do, they will look after you. You might even have somebody from J&S watching tonight. Liam occasionally drops in. He looks after all the bike sales in J&S, the Kawasaki dealership. Liam. If Liam is watching, I am looking at placing a little order, Liam. When I say a little order, not quite so little, but Sylvia will be popping in to put you in the picture. But we need to be looking at some new bikes. Kendall, lovely Kendall. Yeah, lovely Kendall. Thatcham, Berkshire, Cambridgeshire, Swansea. It's got to be Swansea is the furthest away at the moment. Swansea, Cambridgeshire, maybe. Anybody from, somebody from Glasgow? Ballbag is just in his garage. So who's the furthest person away watching tonight? Yeah, no, I've got a listen, chat, Sam. I've got a CBF 1000, a CB 1000F GT, CBF 1000 GT. Very thirsty for the job. Stopped using it now. Don't like it. I like the CB 500X, 91 miles to the gallon. I love it. 91 miles to the gallon. Paul Sugden Hornsey on the east coast of East Yorkshire. Sounds absolutely lovely on the coast. You can't beat that coast, the lovely air. Glasgow, Jerry Zigzag 666. Glasgow, is this your first time on the channel? Jerry Zigzag 666. If you is this your first time tonight on the channel? Ballbag is on the Americano coffee. Good man. You've got to have a coffee while you're watching this. On a Sunday night, it's coffee night with the boss of RJH. Whether that means anything to any of you, I don't know. But anyway, it is a coffee with the boss of RJH. And I suppose for any of you that follow us, RJH, what are we? We're a training school that have just under 19 years we've been training. And we've got 3 sites. We've got about 40 bikes. And there's about 12 instructors now, 10, 12 instructors. With back office staff, there's probably 15 of us now. Chocolate Horlicks shortly for me. We're getting ready for bed then, are you, Dave? Yeah, well, watch this space, Wayne. I think we will be able to do something. At the moment, there are 3 of us, and in a couple of weeks, I'm hoping there will be 5 of us. And we've got somebody attending the DAS assessment at the end of the month, which would make there 6 of us on DAS, which is why I need to buy some more bikes. Yeah, generally I think people are waiting tests. The tests. It's the most schools are pretty busy now. So whilst tests are available, it's then getting the manpower to fulfill those tests, and we do very well anyway. We're getting cancellations all the time, but with a couple more instructors, we'll be rolling, we'll be romping away. Anybody watch a football? Anybody started watching the footy again? Yeah, anybody watching the footy? Yeah, Andrew Dakin, Hereford, Worcester. Yeah, my sort of getting down towards my neck of the woods. So South Birmingham. Yeah, good area. It's a good area down there. Waiting list is at the school. It's got a waiting list of about 60. I think at the moment we've probably got about 200. I would suspect about 200 people on DAS courses at different stages. And that's sort of taken us up into anybody now coming in really is looking at probably looking at October. But with these couple of new instructors, we're hoping to get that down again. I'm down in Pembrokeshire. Stealth Andy, Pembrokeshire. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? There's quite a lot. 23 people still on here tonight for a Sunday evening, just having a coffee and a chat. Ain't bad, is it? So who's done this Route 66? Anybody been there on in any way? Part of the Route 66? If you can hear that noisy little mutt in the background, she's right on the other side of the bleeding house. And you can still hear her. Ballbag, your goal this year is to pass your mod 3. Good luck, mate. Good luck with your mod 3. Dave, theory test this way is late October. Just keep looking every day for a cancellation. Did it in a Mustang 10 years ago, Las Vegas to LA. Wow. That sounds good, Wayne. So you'll be doing it this time on a Harley. Is that the plan? No, Ballbag, it's not a cockapoo, it's a mutt. Millie is a mutley. She's a mongrel. She's a rescue dog, but she thinks she's a human. Yeah, she thinks she is a human being. And she loves the camera. It sounds like a terrier, yeah. Yeah, it does. Have you seen this? It goes on my door. So when I'm in the office, I put that on the door so nobody comes in, although it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Hey, she is the star of our last live stream, Sophie. Get yourself a brew, Sophie. Come and sit down and join us. Harley Davidson, if you're going to ride this road, Sophie, which is the Route 66, it's got to be on a Harley. It's got to be on a Harley. So Sylvia was on earlier, Sophie. She might be back. And I was over with Sylvia again this evening. So, and I think she's going to get in touch with you, Sophie. We want you to do some homework for us. Sophie. Yes, please, Rob. Staff do. Route 66. Yeah. Route 66. That would be, wouldn't it? Imagine all of us going over there for a week or two. Yes, Sophie. Sylvia has got a little bit of homework for you. And if she comes on later, she can let you know privately. But there was something came up in a conversation tonight, which we think it would suit you down to the ground. Well, so what are we on? I'm about 40 minutes, 22 people watching. That's not bad for just a coffee with the boss of RJH. No particular subject, just a general chit chat. Not bad at all. Are you into coffee and bikes? Yeah, I suppose I could say that. Coffee. Although I've stopped drinking it during the day at the moment. I don't drink coffee in the day. I will have a coffee first thing in the morning, but then I won't have a coffee until later on. It's generally water. Bikes, I suppose you could say I am into bikes, but not in a big way. Dave Smith, I'm going to ask a really silly question, if that's okay, Rob. Of course it is. And Dave, there is no such thing as a silly question. Carl, hi there. Rob, you should set up competition for that trip. What competition should that be, I wonder? Hi, Rob. I passed my test last October, but finding it difficult to take corners. So when I have a traffic behind me on country roads, I'm quite slow. I just don't know the limit of bike. Any advice? There's so much advice I could give you, Ayrton. Whereabouts are you based? Whereabouts are you based, Ayrton? 1, 2, 3. Kendal. Well, yeah, and you get a lot of country lanes around there. And I think one of the things about, new riding, corners is something new riders probably do find, is a weakness, because a lot of the practical tests, passing your bike tests today, not necessarily getting a lot of rural corners. Yeah, Dave, I know, I get that. Some days I'm more itchy than others. I don't honestly think, I think that's a bike thing. I think that is a bike thing. With cornering, don't be intimidated by following drivers, because they do push you along. A car on 4 wheels will go around corners faster than a bike unless you're a more confident rider. Ride for yourself. So use the police roadcraft, and in the police roadcraft, if you've not got one of these, go and buy yourself one. You can get them on eBay or whatever. It costs you about 15 quid, but use the system. And I have got the system written down. I've done a video of the system, information, positioning, speed, so on, gear, speed. Let me see if I can get it. But you need to be building your confidence up on corners. So start off by approaching in a controlled speed. The speed is always relevant to your visibility. Don't think about, I need to get my knees down and all this sort of thing. Get in the right position in. Speeds according to visibility. Always be able to stop in the distance you can see to be clear. Vision limit point, looking at that furthest point of the bend that you can. There's so many bits of advice that I could give you on bends. And as a new rider, as I said, when you're passing your test today, there isn't a great emphasis on cornering. So let me go back to the channel and see if I can find the one that I'm talking about. And it was on the advanced sort of section. Let me see what I can find for you. Got quite a lot of playlists, which advanced workshops. Now I had one where I talked through the system. Advanced. Maybe I cannot find it. There we are. Information, position, speed, gear, accelerate. might not mean anything to you. But I want you to have a look at this one, Aaron. But there are other videos on that playlist. But that is a playlist of introducing the roadcraft, the police drivers system of information, positioning, speed, gear, accelerate. Have a look at that. So that system, applying it, might help you out. Not saying it will, but cornering, as I say, that's something that you can. Once you start building up your skills and your confidence, you'll find that you're getting them a lot better. Yeah, so I mean, you could come down to Manchester from Kendal, come down to Wigan from Kendal, and have a little bit of a top up. So what's everybody got planned for the week then? Anybody got anything exciting planned? I think the weather's supposed to get a bit better again, isn't it? I know the last couple of days have been a bit iffy. I've got a busy week. Got 2 more weeks of my dental treatment, so then I can start eating a bit more normally, and I can be drinking me coffee a little bit more normally. So quite a busy couple of weeks on a personal level as well. Yeah, Sylvia, I just mentioned Sophie, you got a little project for her, given our news tonight, so she can give her a little bit of homework. Regarding the conversation we had earlier. So I said Sophie is the girl that could go and investigate. Is it the correct way when riding in the snow or at night? Well, in the snow, would you? Would you not? Possibly leave it alone. Nighttime, yeah, just make sure your visor's clean. Make sure that your lights are all clean. And don't wear a sun visor or sunglasses in the dark. Ballbag, you've just had teeth problems. I remember you saying, yeah, I've just been having, I've been having some treatment the last 5 or 6 months, and it is just coming to an end. So I'm very pleased with that. I think I can hear Charlie in the house. Yeah, I think I can hear Charlie in the house. Maybe he might come and give us a surprise visit. I could get a little chair, couldn't I? Hold on. Have to duck under, Charlie. You have to climb under. We've got a little guest. No, other side. Don't go. Listen, don't go. What are you doing? Don't ruin everything. Hey, come on. Come and say hello. There he is.
Evening all.
Have you all missed him?
It's been a long time coming. I've been booted out of the lives.
He's here.
Hi everybody. Hi Sophie.
Oh.
Is it not just a nice general chit chat catch up with everyone?
Nothing specific. It's a coffee with the boss of RJH.
Bosses. Hi everyone. Carl, Wayne, Dave. The regulars are on. I see you then.
All the they're a fan club.
Are they here to see you?
Well, the views are going down now. You've come here. The viewers are going down.
No.
Work that one out.
We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. So who else is on? The Sheaf is here. Sylv.
Ballbag.
Ballbag.
He's a viewer. They're all viewers. They're fans of me. So it's been that many weeks. You don't recognise any of them.
I know.
These
I've been busy.
These are all named. These are all followers that have come on for me.
But they've probably spoken with me on the phone, maybe. If they inquire about booking, they'll speak to me.
Know.
The views are going up now. That's what we like.
No, it's been up to 32 tonight. It's gone down since you came on. Yeah. Yeah. So come on, you need to keep your audience happy, Charlie.
I will. We hosted a competition recently, or
no
competition recently.
No, we've not.
We'll have to do one of those.
What do you want to do?
Just a competition. See who knows RJH the most.
Right.
Who do you reckon?
And what do you want to do? What do you want to give away?
That we will have to discuss. But I can think of something for the next live stream. But just a nice general catch up with everybody. How's everyone's week been? Have you all been living a dream? Because I know I certainly have. It's been a good week.
You had your performance review this week, didn't you?
I did.
Your annual performance review, because you've been with us for 1 year. So Charlie has been with RJH for 1 year.
My 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
Time has flown so much. But no, it's been a good year. Definitely.
You've still not started shaving yet, though, have you? After a year, you're still not shaving.
Wow.
Every time you go out in the wind, it blows it all off.
You love it, don't you? You love it, Robert John.
Who's this nice lady?
Who said that?
You. I mean, listen, you want to see what he's got on his feet? Just take your shoe off. Look, this is what he's got on his feet. That is what Charlie wears on his feet. And Charlie also has nail varnish on his toes.
No, Robert.
On his toes.
No, all my toes are not coming out on the live stream, Robert.
You have nail varnish on your toes.
Where is Tan Boss? He's tanned. He's the tan one. There's not even been any sun and he's tanned.
Nope.
But no, so I had my annual performance review.
Went well.
Which went very well.
Have you got some personal goals?
Personal goals that
Development needs?
Yep. So I'm just continuing to develop my personal skills within the business and hopefully advance. This what's that saying that they say? The sky's your oyster or something? The world is your oyster?
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. That's the one.
The sky is the limit.
Being a busy week with my firm, 21 years, Dave. You're getting old. Racking up the years.
He is racking up the years.
Who else is on then? Come on, 25 of you. Let's hear. Let's have a conversation. Tell me something interesting about yourself.
I told him about Oliver as well, coming on full time, looking after all the social medias and everything. So I don't know whether Oliver's watching tonight.
Oliver.
But
Oliver is big behind the scenes, isn't he? He's not on the front like I am. He's very important behind the scenes.
He's but he wants he wanted you to say something about all the social platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
We've got them all.
We've got them all. So if any of you follow on them, then follow.
Yeah,
follow us.
Some good content, some funny ones on TikTok as well. You'll see the sheaf in action.
Wayne's asking how the Model 1 tests are looking.
It's a good question, Wayne.
You've been off today, haven't you?
I've been off today, yeah. But watch this space. We will be able to get you some Mod 1 tests.
Said that we could have a couple of new instructors coming on
quite quickly. So what at this moment looks like October could be much, much sooner than that. Has Wayne got his full license?
No, he's failed his Model 1 last week.
What did he fail on?
Don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wayne. You coming to row? What's R-O?
Don't know. Misspelt it.
Misspelt, Soph.
Can't understand your English, Sophie. I bet she's had a wine or two.
Sunday night.
I bet she's had a drink.
My cockapoo puppy is going through my pockets for sweets.
Bless him.
Where's Bullbug based?
He did say earlier. I think he's Wales.
He's from Wales.
I think.
From Cardiff. A lot of newbies on.
No, not tonight. A lot of revisiting.
Newbies for me, though, with it being that long.
Foot down on slalom.
Wait, wasn't Wayne in the office on Monday?
Think so. You've got a very short-term memory, Charlie.
Robert, with the amount of pupils I deal with on a daily basis, they know me, but I sometimes forget them. The other half are in method. I don't drink. Oh, Sophie doesn't drink. Good. You're coming to the Route 66 staff do, Charlie. Look, we're coming here. Beautiful views.
I've never done Route 66, and it's never been on my to-do list. America.
Be nice though, wouldn't it? On a nice cruiser going through Route 66. I am actually in the process of getting my A2 license, so Route 66 could be on the agenda in a few years' time. CBT done and completed. I've had a few training sessions on the Z400, which I enjoyed a lot, and now it's just a case of being able to put myself in for a test, which, as you know, the industry has gone pretty manic over the past few months, so test availability are very limited. So once maybe it dies down a little bit in a few months, put myself in and hopefully nail my A2 first time. That's the plan.
Yeah, the NC500 is the one that's the next one, Graham, and it would be nice to do it this year. I don't think it will be, but maybe April, May next year. But I definitely want to get a new bike for that.
What bike are you thinking?
Come on, Charlie.
Harley?
Let me show you what I'm thinking of, Charlie.
You're thinking of a Harley Davidson,
no.
aren't you?
Let me show you what bike I have just had a look at.
Will I be shocked?
No. So the bike that I have just seen.
Oh, is that one?
See. Now, what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to just put this in the link for you. And I want you to have a look at it. I've just seen this.
Oliver's on. Even in all.
Have a look at that. What's that not doing?
Oh, there you go. You sent it.
Have a look at that one. Good evening, Oliver. So, yeah, Oliver, we've just told everybody about your good news this morning, looking after all of the social media and marketing. So I have asked everybody to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Hey, good evening, Andrew Cross. Andrew came to, did a Scotland trip a couple of years ago now with Paul Bailey. I don't think they've met each other, but became, as a result, when we all went, very good riding buddies since. Andrew, yeah, we are looking at the NC500 as soon as possible. Have you on the live stream, Andrew?
Coming up to an hour now.
Jack McCardle, is that a new name? And Jack McCardle. So if you are new,
tell us where you're from.
Yeah, but like the video, subscribe to the channel. So Sophie, you've done the NC500 then.
Oh, Lisa.
So Sophie has done the NC 500. She might be able to give us some tips on where to stay then, Sophie. You'll have to let us know what route you did, because there's a lot of different routes on the internet.
Jack's from Newcastle. Geordie.
Cheryl Cole territory, isn't it?
That is Cheryl Cole.
I know that. Tell me that BMW is the one. That is the one I want.
You going to get it then?
Sylvia is back. The sergeant is back. She was on good form tonight, Sylvia.
Was she?
Yeah, she was on good form tonight, was Sylvia, when I met her.
Good. Have you told everyone about how tonight went?
I've told everybody. I've not said what, how, or no, but I've told them, yeah, we met somebody. It's all looking good.
Good, good.
Yeah, I've not said any more than that.
To be confirmed. We'll just go with the flow.
That sounds the sort of thing that I do, Sophie, because I don't do booking in advance. I took, we bought in 2012, we bought an Audi Q7, a brand new one, and we went away for a month in Europe with a couple of kids in the back, fully loaded, the missus and the kids, and we didn't book anywhere. It was a bit hairy one night when we were still driving around at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we had nowhere to sleep. But that's the adventure.
It was fun. We camped out in, was it 5 countries?
Yeah.
It was a trip of a lifetime.
Dave Smith, I think the magic figure is 10,000 subscribers. So I think when you get 10,000 subscribers, you get brands apparently looking at your channel and reviews and things like that. So, I mean, when I got to about 7,000 subscribers, I had Drift got in touch about a video I did and said, can we use it? In return, I'll send you some Drift stuff. So they sent me, I think, about 60 quid worth of Drift camera stuff, which was great. First time I've had anything sort of given. But I think 10,000 subscribers is the magical figure. And we're on about 8,300.
And counting.
Andrew's got the GSA. Very nice. Yeah, the GSA. So compared to the Explorer, I've not had the Triumph, but I have looked at them. At the minute, Andrew, I'm mainly riding a CB 500X. I bought one for myself and Graham, and I'm getting 91 miles to the gallon.
That's good.
Which is why I love it. And with the BMW, you're going to get half of that. Yeah, we should go to the NEC. We will be going again this year, November. We'll have a staff, might get all the staff to go down. I mean, that's not far away. But yeah. Yeah, so that's the plan.
24 viewers still on. Just an open topic then tonight. Nothing specific. Just a nice chit chat.
It is. It's a coffee with the boss of RJH. There we go. Yeah, there's only one boss.
Where is he?
He's here. Nice bike. Aintree Motorcycle Train have them for their instructors. Yeah, they are nice bikes. Very, very economical. Father, son, no. One boss is Lisa.
The boss is Lisa.
True, but you can get into the ultra low emission zone in London for free with the GSA. How does that work? That was part of the business case to the wife. Funny. I think Charlie's the funny one. You've only got to look at him, haven't you? They only have to look at you, Charlie, and they're funny.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Is everyone excited and ready for work tomorrow then? What time is it? What time are we on? 9 o'clock. I should usually be in bed by now.
Oh, Andrew's moved to London. So you're not in Whitefieldish, weren't you? In between Whitefield and Prestwich.
Day off. Sheaf is having too many days off recently. It's not acceptable, Graham.
Isn't he?
It's not acceptable. You're slacking. I'll have to bring you into my office
He
on
does.
Tuesday.
He has more days off, Graham, than bloody hot dinners, doesn't he?
It's not. I'll bring him into the office on Tuesday.
I don't know how he gets away with it. I wish I could get as many days off.
It's not acceptable, Graham.
What's all this talk of E10 petrol? No, most modern bikes not a problem with E10, so don't worry about it.
Graham's earned it.
He has earned it, hasn't he? He does.
All right,
you got to
it.
admit, he does look. He needed. You could tell he needed a day off. He was getting tired, wasn't he? You could tell.
He is. The sheaf was tiring.
He's.
I suppose everyone needs a couple of days to recover, don't they? To a long, strenuous work day. Must be the coolest job. What must be the coolest job? Being an instructor.
Yeah, Sophie's going to come to Manchester, is she?
Apparently so. Has that been updated in the diary though, Sophie? Oh, must be the coolest job. My job is very cool. It's good. Lots of responsibility. No wonder he needs. It's a good one, Wayne. You've been tiring the sheaf out.
Going to go out on his RSV, Aprilia.
Do
some night wheeling.
Night wheeling. Good luck with that one, Carl. You walk 15 miles a day, Dave. Oh. No, mine's office based, so I don't do all of the walking. I don't get the miles in. I go to the gym though in the evening. That's when I get my exercise in. And what's your position, young man? My specific title is Bookings and Business Development Assistant. That is my full title.
Bookings and Business Development Assistant.
That was given to me just over a year ago when I took the plunge. Best decision of my life, it is. We're all living the dream, aren't we, Robert?
Living the dream.
Graham, less of the poodle, please. I'll have you into the office on Tuesday morning, washing the dishes. Still 21 likes. We need to get some more likes, don't we?
Well, it's because it's dropped when you came on.
Oh, do you want me to leave?
When I was here on my own, I had 32.
It's impressive.
That's a new one.
What is it?
Smithster on two wheels.
I reckon he's called Smith. Maybe
is he first time on the channel? Do you recognise him?
I don't recognise it. The Smithster. What's your name? I imagine it's not the Smithster.
The Smithster. That's his handle. His username.
Can you trust the young mutt, Rob? Young Mutt, you cheeky son. Mr. Bullbag. Who is Mr. Bullbag? Do we know him?
No.
Mr. Bullbag. Yeah. It's all fair in love and war.
So, the Smithster on 2 wheels. Have you checked out the new R18 Transcontinental? Graham's the man with the BMW. He's the only one that can afford the BMW. So Graham will be able to tell you what he thinks about the R18 Transcontinental. I don't have any experience of it. But Graham, can you trust the young mutt, Rob? Yes, I can very much. There's potential, but he's still learning. He's like one of those little puppy dogs with a little waggy tail, and he goes running off. He's wild, and you have to rein him in and give him a little chocolate treat just to keep him happy. That's what he's like. But I'm hoping he just calms down. Yes, Graham, keeps me fit, lol. Charlie won't need to go to gym after pushing shopping trolleys around the shop car park all day. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I had a running partner. And he was he worked at Tesco collecting all the shopping trolleys. And it just reminded me of him, Graham Launchbury, down in Cirencester. And he's still there now. He's still doing shopping trolleys. But he was my running buddy 30 odd years ago. Oliver, Charlie the Jack Russell.
I take so much beating from all of you guys. Honest to God. It's a good job I'm a tough character, eh?
Andrew, just notice that I'm in your YouTube cover pic. Excellent.
Famous.
Famous, Andrew. Yeah, famous. You are famous. Yeah, it was updated a few weeks ago, actually, that one. That's Andrew there, by the way.
Who's
with the blue Triumph Tiger. So that's Andrew Cross. And that's outside. Do you remember as well, Andrew? Maybe nobody will remember, but when we were in Scotland, that's Trump. Graham would be able to tell you what it is. But it was the golf course is all owned by Donald Trump. This golf behind, it's the big Trump Towers, not Trump Towers, but Graham will know where it is and what it's called. And it was at the time that I think Donald Trump was he getting elected for the US presidency, or there was something in the media, in the worldwide news about Donald Trump. So I said, just as a bit of a joke, why don't we go on the lawn of the golf course on these bikes and do some dirt, circle? And before you know it, you'd have all these national, worldwide helicopter, Sky TVs, and all this come, and it was quite good.
I think,
but we didn't
go on.
No, we didn't. No, but it's Graham. If Graham's watching, he'll be able to tell you where it is. But
how many of you went on that trip?
There was Andrew. That's mine. That was Martin Smith, Graham Cook, Paul Bailey. So Paul Bailey was on the Suzuki Bandit 1200. Graham was on his CBF 1000 GT, same as mine, but in black. Martin was on the Yamaha Phaser. That was my Pan-European. Turnberry, that's it, Andrew. And that's Andrew on his, with his...
VM.
No, his Triumph Tiger Explorer. So it was a good group. It was a good trip.
What bike does Trump ride, Rob?
He doesn't.
Not a rider.
He doesn't. But yeah, that was a good trip.
$24 likes. Come on. Let's keep those likes going. For these newbies on the channel as well tonight, make sure you subscribe, please. It helps. How long does it take to ride up to the NC 500?
Well, you need 4 or 5 days to go around it. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Sylvia. Don't make me conscious of it, obviously.
Who's got nicer teeth, me or Rob?
The good thing is, Sylvia, they are all mine. That's the good thing. They're all mine. They just had a little bit of help. That's what they've had.
TLC.
They've just had a bit of it TLC, which after 56 years, I think they deserve it, don't you think?
I do.
Yes, Paul has still got his Suzuki. Just north of Ayr. Yes, it was a fantastic trip and dying to go again. I'm going to just open that window a little bit because it's a bit warm, isn't it?
It is. Dark already.
NC 500 took us a week. I think if I was going to go up with, the thing is, we've always done the Scotland trip in about 4 days. So that's the general. But I think going up further, Graham, it would need to be a week. I would like to go in over a week.
Cheers, Soph. Evening, gorgeous Sylvia. You reckon if I got my A2 license,
yeah,
I could keep up at the NC 500 on a 400 with you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not about speed, Charlie. It's about enjoying the scenery. Sophie, tell you, it's not get A to B as quickly as you can. It's to get to A to B and see as much as you can.
I see. You reckon you could compare the NC 500, the views similar to the ones of the Pyrenees?
No.
Different.
Completely.
Pyrenees was nice though, wasn't
Beautiful. Pyrenees. We drove through the Pyrenees, camped in the Pyrenees.
6 hours did it take to drive through?
Yeah, stunning.
It was delicious.
Absolutely stunning. That's what I call my CB 500, Sophie, is a plodder.
Plodder. Yeah, 4x going to 125. It'll take you 3 months to travel around the NC 500.
It don't matter though. It doesn't matter.
What about south, going like around Cornwall and places like that? That must be nice.
English Riviera. English Riviera.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Paynton, Weymouth, Newquay. I did that with Dominic when he was about 9. It was 2009, and I had my first BMGS adventure, and I took Dominic on the back, and we had skateboards, surfboards, camping gear, and we did all that. Weymouth, Newquay, we stopped over and did surfing.
Wow. Should do the Black Mountain Pass here in Wales, though. Great and hot though.
So we're gonna have a competition to get a neck tube or what?
All right.
Have we got a neck tube in there, over there? You can see one.
No.
Or a cap, or do you want to do a cap?
Do you want to do a cap?
Pass me a cap. I'll tell you what we'll do then. So stay tuned. In about 15 minutes. Yeah, in about 15 minutes, we're going to do a competition. First correct answer. We'll do 3 questions, so you can start doing it. In about, stay tuned. About 15, 20 minutes, we'll have a 3-question competition. First correct answer gets an RJH sun cap. How's that? Ready for the summer.
And you can even wear it like this.
That one smells. I think it's been in me top box.
Well, I'm gonna have to come up with some questions, so I might be a little bit quiet. You entertain my audience, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I'll get the bloody numbers back up now. So we're going to do a competition in about 15, 20 minutes. A 3-question competition. First correct answer, and I'll pop a RJH sun cap in the post this week for you. Look at the numbers going up at 21 already, 17, eh? The competition's doing it. It's the competition. Ball bag, don't worry about it. We tend to stay clear if we can of motorways. We don't like the motorways, so that's not a bad one. Of course you do, Sophie. You get a fresh one. You're not getting a smelly one that's been in my top box. But the thing is, when you become bikers, don't it? When you're a serious biker, you do get stuff that's smelly. I'll tell you a little story, because Lisa, this is going back a few years now, and it was in the old house. We lived in the old house, not this house. But anyway, there was a bit of an odor coming out somewhere. Anyway, they were on for a few days and couldn't work out what it was. And all that she kept saying, there's a smell, there's a smell, there's a smell. And it was in the kitchen. It's coming a smell. It's a smell. And it smelled like a rat had died in the house. It was getting that bad. Anyway, and one day she found out what it was, and it was me lid. And of course, in the wet weather, if you're wearing the helmet, wet weather, you get that wet biker smell. Anyway, it was me lid, so I had to go in the bin. I had to buy a new one. That reminded me of that.
I'm struggling to think of questions on the spot.
Oh, come on, Charlie. Hey, you've got to use your imagination, use your creative side. Creative side. Ball bag. Naughty. There's always one.
Ball bag. This ball bag's a naughty one. Naughty character.
He isn't. He's naughty.
Yes, Chief. I want some help.
3 questions, bike-related questions then. So, yeah, he needs a blinking slap, doesn't he, Sophie, him? Ball bag. Hey, he needs a slap. Hey, there's always one, isn't there?
Amazing.
3 questions.
I've currently got.
You've lost your tongue, haven't you?
It's gone. It's gone.
There is a video. I'll tell you what, Sophie. Talking about that, I'm gonna find another video, and you might, because Sophie likes some of the things that we come out with. I just want you to if I can find this video, and it's actually a really, really good one, and it's on here now. I think I found it. Rare footage, advanced. And if it's not in here, it's going to be on another playlist, which was Bad Drivers. So let me just see if I can find it now. Because Sophie, this one is for you, and I want you to watch it. It's not a big video. I want you to put the volume up. And then you can I hope I can find it. Hope I can find it. How's those questions coming on?
I've got 2.
Right, Sophie. This one's for you. Let me know what you think. This is for Sophie. She'd like this one. Snowdonia 360 sounds like a really good one. Watch that video, Sophie. I've just put it on there, and it is absolutely fantastic. Just watch it. It's me, by the way, riding the bike that is filming in behind. He overtakes me. Look at that. Watch. Listen to this now. Listen.
You little bloody scrote. Give him a slap.
You like that?
That was good.
Watch that one, Sophie. Let me know what you think. The little scrote. And give him a good slap. Had a couple of Trustpilot reviews just come through. How's that?
That's nice.
Have you come up with a question yet?
I need one more.
Oh, right. What have you first do? What are the... Ooh, crikey, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Right.
You happy with them two?
Yeah, but that's a tough one.
I'm trying to think of one more.
One more, eh? Andrew, what do people do with old? You like that one, Sophie? It was just off the tongue. It was just off the tongue. Yeah, I've got a shoe berth, Andrew. Take it to your local bike school. They use them as demos. They cut them in half, use them so people can. So yeah, I would say pick your local bike school, mate, and take it down there. They can use it as a prop demo. Sorry, lost connection. Thank you for your videos on Mod 1 and Mod 2. Love them, and then love the live streams. It's helped me pass on my DAS. It's officially passed my DAS. Fantastic, Mr. Junior 786. Do keep subscribed to the channel. Do keep revisiting us, and yeah, just keep watching. Stay tuned. Great.
3 questions.
I'll tell you what I saw, Sophie. There is a picture of a little cottage somewhere in Cornwall, and outside the beautiful, picturesque little cottage, and outside they've turned some helmets upside down, put them on like a hanging basket, and they filled them with soil, and they have flowers coming out of them, and it looks absolutely amazing. So turn them upside down, keep the strap on, turn them upside down, use them as a hanging basket. I think if I did it on my house, it would look odd. Don't know why it would, but this particular cottage, it looked really, really good.
Views are going up. They know this question times are coming up.
Yeah. Well, 3 years' time, Junior 786, you can do instructor training, but you never stop learning, mate. So do consider further training. Yeah, do consider further training. Right, so we'll do the competition then in about, should we say 10 minutes?
Can do.
So 10 minutes time, we're going to do a competition. 3 questions. First correct 3 questions answered we will send a, it might have been a cottage on the Isle of Man. It might have been that. If you Google it, I'm sure you'd find it. But we will do the question and 3 correct answers. First correct is a RJH summer cap in the post coming to you this week.
Still 21 viewers on it this time. It's fantastic.
Isn't it?
You know who they're here to see, eh?
What does everybody want to do on a live stream on Wednesday? I'll do a live stream on Wednesday night. What topic do everybody want?
Maybe something totally not bike related.
Well, I don't know anything about anything else other than biking. Does anybody want to? I could do a live stream on gardening.
Maybe a whole 4 viewers would attend then.
Who would like me to do a live stream on gardening?
That's the best thing I've heard you ever say.
Yeah.
So what, you're going to bring your lawnmower upstairs? Maybe have a...
Or what about a live stream on telling jokes?
I think you'd be very good at that.
Well, I'd have to get a book.
It wouldn't be your jokes, Ed.
They wouldn't be mine, no. They wouldn't be mine.
Gardening. Converter lid. Are you in work tomorrow, Bob?
Yes, I am in work. Come on then, Dave. Let's have a joke. Centre stands on big bikes. A live stream on centre stands for big bikes. We could do a video on big bikes. Anybody want to do a? Is there any volunteer out of the RJH team that are watching? Graham, Sylvia, Sophie. Would you like me to video you doing a centre stand bike maintenance? We had one of those couple of weeks ago, a live stream on bike maintenance. Could revisit that one. $21. So should we get this competition going then?
Let's do it.
Let's do 3 questions. First correct.
3 answers in one.
First correct 3 answers. Get me that RJH, not the smelly one though. Not the smelly one. Yeah, I don't want a smelly one.
No, it needs to be binned.
Not binning it.
What are you going to do with it?
Wear it when it's raining.
Oh, when it's smelly?
Yeah.
You're going to smell.
So.
This is what is up for grabs tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what, I'm just going to model it.
Perfect fit.
So this is what is on offer as a prize.
Beautiful.
It's the RJH summer cap. It's staff issued. So all the RJH staff should have one. Okay, so
the 3 questions I need the first person to answer all 3 of them correctly in one little paragraph. Now, are we going to say RJH members of staff are exempt from answering the questions?
yes, because RJH staff have got one of these anyway, I should have.
Correct. So for the 21 of viewers on here, get your heads down and pens at the ready. So I'll read through the 3 questions a couple of times. First correct answers wins. Question 1.
Question 1. Get yourself ready and press that like button if you've not already, and get the word out because this is a good one, isn't it? Competition
begins.
More people to enter it.
Number 1. What is the seat height of a Honda Grom MSX 125? That is question 1.
The seat height of a Honda Grom
MSX 125. Number 2. How many Google reviews does RJH Manchester have?
RJH Manchester.
And number 3. Who is exempt from wearing a helmet in the UK? I will read through those three again. Number 1, what is the seat height of a Honda Grom MSX 125? Number 2, how many Google reviews does RJH Manchester have? And number 3, who is exempt from wearing a helmet in the UK?
No
vote
RJH
now.
staff.
No RJH. Graham, I know you should know that. So we just wait for the answer.
I know Graham knows about that Honda Grom because it's the only bike that he can sit on and touch the ground with both his feet flat.
The little short arse.
Isn't he? It's the only one that he can sit on with both feet down. Come on, ball bag, use your initiative.
Think. I can feel people typing away. I can see some answers going to flow in a minute.
No. Close.
Close.
No. Close, Paul.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah. Close, but no cigar.
That's one from back in your day, isn't it?
What?
Close, but no cigar.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
No.
It's an old saying, that.
No, never ever heard of it.
So, Paul, you're close. Do we have any other answers? What is the seat height of a Honda Grom MSX 125? How many Google reviews does RJH Manchester have? And who is exempt from wearing a helmet in the UK? Dave, 30.0 for the seat. The third one. Dave, we need all three to get
all
the
three
cap.
correct answers.
Come on, Dave.
This is the prize. Come on. Everybody wants an RJH cap.
They're nice. They fit as well.
They do. Well, they're adjustable. Yeah, they're adjustable.
Never
They are
heard
nice.
either sort. Dave Smith. Dave, we require all three answers in one. Rob Quince. Close, Rob, but unfortunately that isn't the answer that we're looking for.
Dave Smith's close. Where do you get that from?
What, number one?
Yeah.
The internet. Should we have to have a
Well,
look?
what? Make sure it's reliable because they might be, because you've got a couple there, 761 millimeters. I'm going to go on official one. Right, so what's the second answer? Right, so we got one correct answer there.
Who's the winner?
We've got a correct answer.
Mr.
Junior
786. You are the winner.
Wayne is just after.
Sorry, Wayne, it's pinged through just after, matey.
Third, what I'm going to do, Mr. Junior, Wayne, neck and neck, wasn't it?
That was neck and
Send
neck.
him one. Right, Mr. Junior 786, give us an email, your address. There's one going to be coming to you. Wayne?
Can't leave Wayne hanging.
No, I'm not going to leave Wayne hanging.
Wayne's one of us.
He is. I'm going to put you in, Wayne, as well. Wayne, just email me your address. Correct answer, 761 millimeter, 871 reviews, Sikhs with a turban.
871 reviews. That's just for Manchester, remember?
Just for Manchester. So you've got two very close, correct answers. Both of you, congratulations. Send me your email. I will pop one of these in the post to you on the way. So well done. And you can wear them with pride. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
There you go. You need one of these?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Right, yeah.
No problem.
That'll do.
Fresh.
Yeah, good. You are welcome, lads. Right, that's good. Right, is it getting a bit close now?
It's bedtime, I think.
Yeah, so
busy day tomorrow.
We will wrap everything up then, ladies and gents, and wish you all well. See you. I will do a live stream on Wednesday night. I will come up with something. I'll set a schedule, and you can join us on Wednesday, isn't it?
Fantastic. And it's nice to see you all again. I'm sorry it's been a while. Been a busy boy. But yeah, hope everyone's had a good evening, and we've given you some entertainment on a nice, peaceful Sunday evening. And we will see you all very, very soon.
So it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him. From me. From him.
So good night from him and a good night from me.
Ciao for now, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.